have built and try to apply it in a new context. A standard can emerge out of a particular platform. But the thing that is really lacking is that, that sense of urgency to actually go do it and solve it. So with that, I'll stop.
I guess the take-home message from me might be to try and find a way where we link innovation with standards. So if you think about research that's done at universities tends to be blue skies. Academics are the few people that actually can spend lots of time trying things, and we're expected to fail most of the time. Every now and again an idea works. And yet when it comes to having something that works, maybe for one country, and then you want to scale it up, that's when you need standards. That's when you need a real mechanism to make that happen. And I think one of the places where I've realized that there's probably more need for standards is around the sharing of mobile data. So working to try and bring that together. And that's so important because it can save lives. Every time there's a natural disaster, every time there's an outbreak, epidemic outbreak, there's been a scramble to try and figure out how to bring that data, how to bring all of these people together. And I think we could do an awful lot more to make that work in the future. So in terms of transforming Africa, which is the name of this conference, one of the things I'm personally interested in, again, if there's someone out there that likes this idea, is thinking about how we can move from rainfall through to agriculture, through to money, and then looking at financial inclusion. And of course, that's the way things work. But if we want to understand financial inclusion, we need to give the banks and the lenders and the insurance organizations a credit risk score. And we can do that because we can combine drones and satellites and weather observations and price data. And we can put all of that together and we can scale it up. And that's one way we can actually see the banking sector start to help out with the many people that need to become banked in Africa.
So I have 2 points that I would like to highlight before ending the session. As I explained in the previous discussion, IoT and big data, it's a new lifestyle, it's a new way of living. There are multiple players in this whole new world, and not only one player can do it all. So I really think it is highly important to have a very healthy, harmonious ecosystem where multiple players can collaborate with each other. This is something that cannot be driven by individuals or private corporates. So I think the government plays a very important role in building the healthy ecosystem for IoT and big data. Secondly, I couldn't explain the success stories. So IoT and big data, it's not something totally new. It was there for decades, and it's not something brand new. So when I'm not sure if anyone of you are starting or planning on a IoT or big data project, but you should start with what you have, start small and scale up. So based on my experience, when you start big with dream numbers and results, that is when the project will start tumbling down. So thank you very much.
Thanks again for all our panelists for some great insight, and a special thanks to Honorable Minister Frank Tumwebaze for your inspiring earlier remarks. My name is Regis Rugemashuru, and it's been a great pleasure moderating this debate. Please give everybody a round of applause.